Okay, that experiment did not work, so let's go actually do what we're supposed to. I see, didn't lose me much because I did not save down there. So now we're just back here. Dude, anyone explain to me what this area is supposed to be? Because it's just two squares. One here, one on the other side, and there is nothing on it. Like... Let's put the fire whip on. Alright, so not going that door until we get a little bit stronger. Okay, nothing there as well. Alright, so that area, we're gonna be back there some other time. We're missing wind, water, thunder, maybe light and dark whips. I think so. And I think probably the light whip might be what we need to kill the red skeletons, maybe? That's a lot more damage. You don't spares, bro? What do you mean by that? Uh, uh. Alright, there we go. Go inside those rooms are just not worth it, because I can't take the potion with me. That's gonna go away every single time. So not great, but since I don't know what's inside... I have to go try to grab everything. Go away. This is a safe point. That's the move that lets you steal from that guy. Alright, so one of each side. I know the way I need to go is here. So we're gonna go this way first. Again, it might be just a loop around. I'm gonna try it anyway. It was just a loop around. I don't understand this. Why is that a thing? If there was items in either one of those, I would understand at least. I think that's a problem with the first game as well. It is the level design is not great. They could have done something different with not just these long corridors with 1 or 2 enemies along the way. Alright, next boss. Was this Isaac or this is the first Trevor? I think this is Trevor number 1, wasn't it? I don't know, we'll see. No, it's my clone. How do I do that? Teach me your ways. I want to do that as well. That's much better than my own. See, mine is round. Oh, your whip is green. Ooh, actually hurt. Man, there's gotta be a way to do that. He can choose the way he throws the... Wow. There's a lot of damage. There must be a way to do this. Oh, wow. He dropped on top of the thing twice. Alright, it's a good combo, but... Yep, you can hit twice, it's nice. I don't think it's gonna work here because it's too close to the wall, but... Oh, he's dead. It did increase my hearts, increase my attack, my defense. Not bad. Well, the fake one won, though. Alright, so this is the teleport, right? No? Another HP max up, so that's good. I'm gonna end up with way more HP than 400. Alright, that's a teleport, so I'm gonna use that next. I have to use that teleport to get back to the aqueduct, so I'm not gonna use it right now. Dude, he was right behind me. How did he not take damage on that one? Okay, I gotta test something. Just give me a second. If I press 2 buttons at the same time... Okay, so it always throws... Oh, wait, that was different, wasn't it? Hey, I knew there was a way to do it. Okay, so if I hold forward... Cool. That's how I break the floors. That's how I break the floors. Okay, fuck. Am I supposed to be here? If this is gonna take me back to... Gonna take me to the town, I think. So the daggers must be a way to do it as well. There he goes. So there is kind of like item crashes. Oh, those daggers are doing work. Wow. Bad on the game that didn't tell me how to do it. Alright, so if you push forward, it throws it forward and drags to the floor. The axe, if you hold it, it turns into a big axe. And then if you push forward, it turns into this. A swarm of daggers that are actually following me. Time crash to stopwatch, beat the red skeletons, maybe? Ooh, actually, yeah. I didn't try the stopwatch. What's a stopwatch crash? Okay, that doesn't do a crash. Oh, maybe I don't have enough hearts. Might have to collect some hearts here. Let me get to a save point. I'll test the stopwatch. Okay. Angry little dudes. Oh, I have to kill these. So the cross is... There it goes. Okay, so to item crash, I actually have to hold I actually have to hold block. That's why I was able to crash it before. Dude, what is the thing that is healing these guys? You're bothering me. There we go. Alright, so we figure out item crash, that's good. Where the fuck is this going? Oh, I guess that's why the items shine when I hold the button. I didn't pay attention to that. I thought it was just highlighting to show me what's selected. Oh, this is getting annoying. Try to hold on to my hearts, but fuck it. How deep does this go? Actually, don't remember this area at all. Dude, so annoying. Go away. Okay. Oh, another one. How many more of you? Alright, so... I might die. Every single attack they're doing actually bonks me and pushes me over. So I not being able to attack the guys that are flying. Because he's getting in my way. Oh, meat. Damn, I saved my ass. So many enemies. What the fuck? I mean, fine. More defense, but oh my god, that was a lot. Hector against Julia. Well, if you're gonna believe the lore, Trevor died really, really badly, but how was the game that killed him? I forgot the name of the game. There was one game with him that completely forgot the name, but it's fine. I guess, no, wait, that game, I think it was not canon. Yeah, I don't think it was canon. Lords of Shadow 1, the last Belmont dies. No, the last Lords of Shadow 1, there is still... I forgot the name of the guy. It's Gabriel, right? Gabriel that turns into Dracula. Gabriel Belmont. So I guess it last true Belmont alive is supposed to be Alucard, actually. But I don't think the game is canon anymore, so it doesn't count. What's the name of the game? Shit. I'm not remembering the name of the game. I played it a few weeks that I played it. It's a Castlevania 2D from the... I think it's PSP? The game that... So the game finishes with Gabriel turning Alucard, and supposedly Alucard was supposed to be a Belmont as well. Alucard's supposed to be... Yeah, I don't remember the name of the game. Yeah, Alucard was Trevor. But they kind of said it was not canon, but I don't know. Mirror of Fate, yes. Yes, that's the one. So I guess when it came out, a few days later, they said it was not. Yeah, Lords of Shadow 2 is Gabriel is Alucard, is Dracula, right? And then Alucard comes out of the coffin. So I guess he's Trevor. So I don't know how things go anymore. Oh, we still have to check the... Wait, I want to see if I can break the floor. So yeah, I don't know what's canon anymore, so... Lord of Shadow 2, the last Belmont who is human dies. Yeah, so that's... all weird stuff that I don't know how it works anymore. I know Secret of the Moon is in canon. It's hard to keep track of what it is, what it's not. I guess I have to see a lore video of someone anymore. It's been so many games. Like, I don't know if the... Like, I don't know if the GBA games are canon. Oh, I guess it lasts longer if I crash it. But it might be able to kill the skeletons as well. We can try. A64 ones are canon either. See, it's hard to keep up. At some point, if you want to make a complex story, it's just a lot of stuff gets in the way. Yeah, I never played the N64 one, so I have no idea, but I heard it's very bad platforming. How it works is that none of it's canon. Yeah, as far as Dissonance and Aria are canon. Okay. So as far as I know, the only things I knew for sure was the... everything up to Castlevania Symphony of the Night, Rondo Blood, yeah, Castlevania 1, 2, 3, 4, Rondo Blood, Dracula X, which is just versions of the same game. They were all canon until Symphony of the Night. And at Symphony of the Night, Dracula dies, right? This is the last confrontation. But after that, I don't know what they did with the story. Ecclesia, Dawn, and Porter are canon. Yeah, so all of those are new. And Symphony of the Night is supposed to be the last actual confrontation against Dracula. But then after that, I don't know where the story went. I don't have nothing against the games itself, but the collecting souls trope, I wish that would go away. Lord of the Shadow 2 is the last one, since you know Konami doesn't make games anymore. Yeah. But see, the problem with Lords of Shadow 2, I never played the game, so I don't know how it ends. But if Dracula's die on that one, that basically means Castlevania Symphony of the Night never happened. So I don't know how they go about it. Alright, so I want to go that way. Yeah, see, that's why I don't know how it works. Because Dracula is supposed to have, well, made peace with his death on Symphony of the Night. Right? That was still with Richter. And then what? I suppose another Belmont, Gabriel, decided to be Dracula in his place? But still the father of Alucard? I don't know how that works. So, I don't know. You obviously don't like any kind of farming or grinding? Well, I do like playing Monster Hunter, but I'm not gonna farm for no reason. No, I don't think it's great. I think it's just annoying. You get nothing from it. We have 200 souls that like 5 is useful. He's not aiming for the guys. What the hell's going on here? Really thought this was breakable. Maybe not with the axe. Maybe it is breakable, but not with the axe. Laws of Shadow timeline. Gabriel becomes Dracula. Trevor becomes Alucard. Simon's in the mix. Iron Door, not going to lie. Least favorite Castlevania. I don't mind the gameplay. The gameplay is fine. I just don't like collecting souls or having the souls mean basically nothing. I beat both of the games. In Aria, I think I beat only having a Trident and Manticore Tail, I think. So you want all 200 souls to be used when broken? No, I want all the 200 souls to go away. There's no point of putting a mechanic in the game that you're not gonna make use of. Okay, so now I have to go back, yeah. And teleport, going back to the aqueduct. And I'm not pointing the finger to Ari and Dawn specifically because I like Ritual of the Night. And I also think the crystals there was a pointless effort. You can give me the equipment and I'm fine with that. I don't need the souls or the crystals to make anything else happen. And I think Ritual of the Night is really fun. I'm just not gonna care about crystals. I can just pick up the weapons and... The crystals are gonna be there to maybe give me a status boost, and that's that. So my problem is not with the game itself, it's just I don't see the point of the mechanic. And also, fuck the glyphs on Eye of Sorrow. The glyphs were a huge mistake in that game. There are 200 souls in the game, you want to use 5. I think they could have made something else with the souls. It's just that, okay, I collected the soul of the skeleton at the beginning of the game, right? Now I can, like, throw bones. And maybe, what? I throw bones like 2 seconds and then I take another soul and now I can throw a fireball. The glyph system was Nintendo's doing. Yeah, you gotta use the touchpad somehow, right? I think they kinda fixed it on the Dominus Collection, letting you press buttons instead of making moves, but guess I'm never a fan of Breath of the Wild. I never played Breath of the Wild, so I wouldn't know. Can't say I like a game if I never played it, so. Gotta play the game first. But most of Zelda games that I played, I enjoyed it. Okay, so now I guess we're gonna go to the aqueduct. I gonna wish it's grinding gold. Knows how much I did that on the wall. Grinding for me is not the problem. I like Monster Hunter. Always liked Monster. Well, Monster Hunter World. It's the only one I play, but I love that game. And there is a lot of grind involved in that game. If you want to make equipment and stuff. But at least when I'm grinding that game, I feel a sense of purpose. I'm getting something out of it. Now mention getting perfect gun drops in Borderlands. That's another one that I played. Only 3. And I never grinded for any equipment. I was fine just going through the game. I gotta remember there is a place here that I can break a wall. Is he here? Or maybe it's in the other one. Okay, I don't think I need to fix here. I did time and not getting back to my moves. Do stuff. Yeah, it is. I don't know, it's amusing, I guess. I did stop playing first-person games, though. I don't enjoy those anymore. First-person games now feel lazy to me. It's because they are. Yeah, I don't know. Just feel. They don't feel fun to play anymore. I think the last first-person game that I played that I enjoyed quite a bit was Dishonored. Yeah, I think it was Dishonored. And after that, I just stopped. Man, and I play a lot of shooters. I play a lot of shooters, but... Oh. Circle tip. The vampire killer with an iron ball attached to the tip that greatly increases attack power. Ooh. FPS games plot, what the fuck is that? There is some good plot games. FPSs. There's actually some interesting ones. I'm trying to remember one that I can recommend, but it's been so long since I played. I guess the breakable wall is not active yet, or I'm just missing it. I will remember one FPS with story, I'll let you know, but I think there are some. Is he here? Maybe it's... Ah, it's this one. Alright, so that's the way the game is going to increase my damage if I didn't find... If I haven't found the fire whip yet. I don't need to stay here, just move on. Oh, you know what? Call of Duty World at War. It's not like an amazing plot, but it's a really fun game. There is a character in that game that is really fun to interact with, Reznov. That guy is awesome. I guess Modern Warfare is kinda okay. But I'm not gonna say it's plot heavy. It's kind of hard to find a genre of games that I really just don't like. So I played a lot of games A lot of different type of games. Just Call of Duty 5 is my personal rule. Fuck Activision. Yeah, the problem is at the point those games were out, Activision was still not what it is today, so it was not that bad. It was still not competitive FPS Activision yet. It was actually Activision that made good games, but that time is long past. Oh, you know what? One game that actually might be interesting, although it's a old game, it's the, I guess I'm gonna say father of Call of Duty, because the guys that made the game left the company to make Call of Duty, was Medal of Honor. The original Medal of Honors. Those had plots and were really good. They're just too old now. Go look at go on YouTube and look up what's the name of the game? Shit. Medal of Honor Front Mission? Frontal Assault? The first mission of the game is on D-Day. And consider the point of the game it was, the time, it was really good. There is a reason a lot of video game companies are active against games preservation, because their old games were better and therefore competition of their new shitty games. Yeah, that is a lot of stuff the way. I did get a... You guys must know. Do you guys know Pirate Software? He talked about that point on... he is a game dev that also streams on Twitch. So he talked about this on... Oh, look. That's viewers, people. Go away. Yeah, so I got Ghost, Modern Warfare 3, and BO2. BO2, I don't remember what it is. So he was talking about game preservation, and he did point out something that it is one thing that I didn't think before. I was all, yeah, preserve games, but he said something that is actually interesting. Depending on how you wanna make companies preserve games, you might put a lot of companies out of business. And that is actually true. Because like, think of it, MMO. Let's think World of Warcraft. That one that's probably never gonna go away, but think about that game having to go away, and Blizzard have to preserve the servers of that game. Yeah, server costs and such. So there is stuff that we want that we did not think about everything. Like not every point, so, you know. Oh, the audio went away? Okay. I like software that doesn't require a server. Yeah, everything that you need to preserve. The problem is how much preservation do you require? Like, there is something else. Let's say, okay, Sony has been years since Sony has made the PS1, right? There are some games that are on the PSN right now. They're PS1 games, but they work because the PS5 or PS4, I think the PS3 as well, they all have PS1 emulation. So at what point does Sony actually require to keep their games if the hardware that run the game is not around anymore? It is Sony required to have I don't know, a store that would sell the game for people that don't have Sony consoles? So I think there is a lot of small stuff that we don't think about before actually demanding things from companies. So, I mean, I would be up for every game that came out to be out there for whoever want to play it, but I don't think it's right to just throw the responsibility over to everybody. And because I'm not worried about the big guys, the guys that make the big bucks, but if a company breaks, there's a lot of people that lose their jobs, so there's a lot of stuff that I have to think about. That's fine, but don't get pissed when things like this rock exists and emulation costs zero. Yeah, I agree. There are moments that you don't. No way around it. I don't know, it's weird. I think I just want to look at both sides, but it is really hard to... It's really hard to please everybody, so... That's why I take the issue with companies getting mad about preservation. I think if we make it very clear how we want things to be preserved, I think it'll be better. I'm pretty sure if we tell companies that, okay, if you put your games for sale somewhere, people will buy it. They might change their mind, but there is the problem what... Example, I like to play Armored Core 2. Sony ever going to emulate that? No, so then this rock it is. Yeah, so there is the other thing that I think about it's that if those companies want to bring those games back, how much are they gonna need to... How much stuff they're going to need to move around before they can actually bring them back? Because if you think about it, there must be tons of licensing involved on games like this, right? So do they have to relicense music? Do they have to relicense voice line? Or... I don't know, I think there is a lot we have to think about this. Sony hates the costumes. No company hates their costumes. They might not want to do everything for them, but no company hates their costumes. If they did, they wouldn't be selling anything. No, I don't think it's hate. I think they just think about the costumes they first before the costumes. It's not a hate thing. Ask Nintendo about Power Warner they brought out the lawyers. Do you know that they made a retroactive what's the word? Patent to make the lawsuit. They rather remaster The Last of Us for the 10th time than do something the customers want. No, they rather do something that is easy to do and might make their money than do something the customers want. Because if you ask what the customers want, let me give you a good example. I would love for Sony to remake The Legend of Dragoon. Would I think they ever do that? No. Why? Because there is no money in remaking The Legend of Dragoon. Because the people that like it is a very small amount of player base. So do I think they hate me for it? No. I don't agree with the policies, but I understand the policy. Because if it was me, I would be doing the exactly same thing. And I'm not gonna lie and say I wouldn't. If I have to run a company and I have to spend money to make money, I'll make something that will sell 100,000 copies before I make something that sells 10,000, just because my customers want to. Unfortunately, that's the reality of things. I know people don't like to hear it, but that's the truth though. Like an example, I get why they don't do it. No money to be made, but then to have a fit when someone emulates Legend of Dragoon for free. Yeah, so the Legend of Dragoon is a problem because the Legend of Dragoon is for sale. There is a Legend of Dragoon that you can play right now on the PS5. It is locked behind the PS5, so that's a problem. So nobody... Well, not a PS5. It's locked behind the PS3, PS4, PS5, but again... Not everybody can afford the console, so I understand that. It's not like up for everybody. But it does exist. So... I think at that point they can't be mad because you can buy it. But... I can understand people emulating it because they can't have easy access to it. I'm not gonna say people shouldn't. I do have the game in my PS1, I do have the game on my PS3, and now I have it on my PS5. So I bought the game 3 times. I really like the game. But unfortunately... Yeah, it's a lot of games out there that you can't buy anymore. Yeah, and yeah, those, go emulate it. It's fine. Yeah, it's hard, man. It's not something that you can easily... It's not something you can easily solve. Yeah, I agree. When there's no way to play the game normally, like legitimately, what are you gonna do? Oh, by the way, that actually reminded me. Legend of Dragoon, there is a retro-engineered version for PC that is being developed. I am a playtester of that. It's really good. So far, it's been really, really good. At this point, it's playable from beginning to end. There's a few little quirks to solve. A little bit of graphical issues to solve as well. But the game is playable from beginning to end with a lot more options than the original had. And today is definitely the best version to play the game. I'm thinking of playing it on stream at some point. I already played The Legend of Dragoon on stream, but I think this version actually deserves to be played again. Oh, hitting this guy is gonna be... Don't even think like it's a beta. It's just little quirks that the game has. You can test it. It isn't a playable state. It's like you can play the game from beginning to end. You're not gonna have any issues. Dude, those enemies are annoying to hit. Oh my god, you are annoying. In short, my view is the only reason a company doesn't like game preservation is because they want to cash in a remaster. The said company can go fornicate itself with an iron pump stick. That's pretty much fine. I do think there is a lot more involved with getting an old game back up. I was really surprised when they remastered Onimusha, the first Onimusha. Because all the characters on the Onimusha games are based on real actors, right? So that was surprising enough. Yeah, they're making a new one and I'm excited. But this time I don't think they're based the character on anyone. Can you imagine making a remaster of Can you imagine they make a remaster of Onimusha 3 that has Jean Reno as a playable character? How much money do I have to spend to actually make that a remaster of the game just to get the license of the guy? And that if he says yes, because if he says no, then fuck it, you can't do anything. Real graphics is enough to make buy a game again. I'll play the old version. I agree. I don't think graphics is the way to go. But I also think the remasters are usually more targeted to people that never played the game before. And people that actually love the game enough to buy it again. Because the first Onimusha, the remaster of the first Onimusha, just brought the Onimusha back to a playable state, because otherwise you won't be able to find it. The first Onimusha is old, man. I got a kick of playing that game again. It's fun. Oh no, I think that making that again is gonna be all the licensing issues. Would I like graphic updated Super Castlevania? Sure. Am I willing to pay any bucks for it? No. The remaster, the remake of old games is also scary because you don't know how they're gonna make the game. I can give you an example as well. Final Fantasy VII. Never was a huge fan of Final Fantasy VII, but also never had any huge problems with the game itself. So I went and played the remake, but just because I got it for free on PS5, on PS4. So I thought, it's free. Why not? Let's give it a go. And the way they remade the game, I'm not talking about story, graphics, or anything like that, because I don't care much about those, but the gameplay really sucked for me. Because they tried to make something in between They tried to make it something between active and passive. And I just felt like I was waiting all the time just to get a bar to be able to do damage. And every single time I was not doing damage, I was just mashing button to pass the time. So it felt really bad. Who wanna attack up? And also, no air combat. If the enemy is in the air, you have to jump, attack once, jump, attack once. What the fuck is that? On the whole, it adds to the game. Butchery. Yeah, that part I won't pitch in because I never care about the story of the original game, and I have no idea if the story for the second is good or not. If you're going to remake something, stay faithful to it. I think story-wise that might be true, but I think if it comes to gameplay, you might be able to modernize a little bit. I think I would have enjoyed the gameplay much more if they had gone full action. I think I would have enjoyed much more, but... Got a question when you see the devs or a company says update for modern audience. I mean, they have to get money. So if you don't draw in the modern audience, it's kinda doesn't justify making it. But you can update and make it better. I don't think that's a lie. Alright, so did you guys ever play the Senki and Densetsu 3 or Secret of Mana 3 or Legend of Mana 3? I don't remember exactly the name. They made a new one, right? They made Trials of Mana. It's basically exactly the same game, just a little bit better graphics. And the combat's a little bit better than the original one. That is an updated version of the game for the modern audience. And that worked. At least for me, it worked. So it can be done. It's just... you gotta know how you're gonna do it. We made this class game, which means we made it for cash and people nostalgia, but updated and modern audience is a bit of paradox here. I don't think that's a fair way to say it. That's what I was expecting. That's a lot of damage. Because if you want to play the original, you just play the original, right? So if you're gonna remake it, you gotta update it a little bit. I don't mean you have to change the entire game, but update it a little bit at least. I disagree. I think the modern audience does exist. If the modern audience doesn't exist, some of these games will never continue to be played. I'll give you Castlevania. I'll give you Castlevania Symphony of the Night as an example. There is still people playing that game and continue to play it to this day. So there is a modern audience for the game. Now, how much that is because the game is really good, even though it's old? Or if you update the game, we'll find the audience, that's questionable, but still. Tell that to Disney Star Wars, they still haven't remade a profit on that. Yeah, but that because Star Wars, the Disney Star Wars suck. They were really bad made movies. I don't think that's a problem the more than audience. I just think that's a problem with the game itself. No, the game, the moves itself. Come on, using a knife to see a ship on the water to find something that you're looking for. The scavenger hunt, a way to find a secret. That's not on Star Wars. That's on the whatever made the movies. And I never liked Star Wars the first place. So I don't know if I blame that on the modernizing the thing. It's just I'll blame that on whoever made the decision or made that movie. Well, at least that way they made it. The problem won't play if you update the jank out of Soden. Wait, if you update the jank, do you mean... Oh, the weird glitches. Ah, okay. Nah, I think we live with the jank, but at this point we're all used to it. I think Soden would never run, yeah. That's probably right. I think at this point we're all used to the jank, so we're fine with it. Yeah, but I think also updating a game, remaking a game and not updating it, you also may be shooting yourself in the foot. I can give you an example of all of that. So they remade Demon Souls, right? The first Souls game. Bluepoint made an incredible job remaking Demon Souls. It is very faithful to the original, better graphics and everything. But there was a ton of problems on the game they could have taken away and they did not. So some things you have to update. You don't have. If you make a faithful one-to-one remake, you might leave bad stuff behind. Look, I took out all the soda and jank, turns on the black screen. Not even the voice of Richter. Soda is funny because the most of the jank that Soda has, you actually wouldn't notice if you were just playing it casually. You hit jank on Soden when you like kill Scylla too fast, and because of that, the door that's supposed to close never closed. And you soft lock yourself. That's the kind of jank you see when you're just playing it really, really fast. The dumb thing I turned into wolf on the stairs. That is rare to happen though. You can clip it, but it's rare. Like, there is one thing, but that is again something that will only happen if you break the logic of the game. So if you get into the werewolf and minotaur cutscene as the bat, the game soft locked. But to get there with bat, you need to break the logic of the game, so I don't think that counts much. But yeah, Soda has a lot of jank. But that's the kind of jank that you could update out of a game and people are not going to be mad about it. Speedrunners might be mad because you took the glitches away, but I don't think the casual audience will care. I don't know. There's a bunch of things to discuss that I don't think it has a good answer. By the way, we haven't been talking about the game I am actually playing for at least 40 minutes. It's going fine. I definitely feel like this is way easier with Trevor than anything else. What else do I need to kill for this to open? I wish I had the square square triangle combo of the Lament of Innocence to use here. I don't have nothing for it to steal, so go away. But yeah, coming back to Legend of Dragoon, you guys talking about remaking a game. The combat system of that game is the thing that I like the most about it. And I don't think it's gonna fit for people that don't have any patience with turn-based RPGs. So I say remake, but I would be really scared if they decided to make one. Because if they take away the turn-based gameplay, I don't know what that game is going to turn into. So yeah, sometimes you say we want to remake, but I'm not quite sure if I actually want to. Where's this going to take me? Is this the way to the tower? Or I'm going crazy. Ah, it's a cave. Oh, I think this is the shortcut. No, it's not. This might be the way to the town, actually. If I go all the way up here, I'll know. On top of Demon Souls, there's a group that are working on getting a running copy of the Bloodborne to emulate, and they are very close to being done. Yeah, a lot of people want Bloodborne on PC, right? Bloodborne is one of the games I play that a lot of people like, and I don't care that much about it. I mean, it's fun, but I'm not any close to wanting to play it again. Oh, it is the backtrack. Okay, so do you play it? AMPS? Do you play the Souls games? Are you one of those? One of us, I guess. Has also played those games a lot. A little. Yeah, I played every single one of them, and I started with Demon Souls, the original. I am a gamer. But Elden Ring did not resonate with me. I finished the game, but I never touched it again. And I don't feel like not touching and I don't feel like touching the DLC at all. Bloodborne Raider. Are you calling me the Bloodborne hater or calling yourself the Bloodborne hater? Oh, you're calling me. Yeah, I don't hate the game. I just don't feel that love that people have for it. It was fun. The DLC was fun. Fighting Maria was fun. But I don't care to restart that game. Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 I played more than once. I played Elden Ring just the one time. Never want to play that again. Sekiro I played a lot. And I'm still gonna play that game again a few times. When it comes from FromSoft, Armored Core was more my thing. Yeah, I played very little of the Armored Core series. I just finished the Armored Core 6. I'm thinking about playing on stream as well a few times. Just for fun. Oh, the floor here is already broken. Oh, so I don't have to break stuff. Okay. You know what That's This was a weird story. So, From Software are the team that made Tenchu, right? The ninja game from the PS1 era. PS1, PS3. I don't know if there was one on PS2, but they made Tenchu. I love Tenchu. And I was very sad that it went for the Xbox. And when I found out that Sekiro started as a new Tenchu, and then they gave up on it because it was too different, I felt very conflicted. Because I got Sekiro, but I lost Tenchu, so don't know how I feel about it. The one on Xbox One, man, yeah, I think that was the one that killed the franchise. Wow, all the way here for a potion that I cannot take. This is in the damn chair. I would really like another Tenchu. Oh, another game that I also think about playing on stream is Ghost of Tsushima. I know it's an old game now, but it was really fun. Maybe I'll replay it again when it comes close to the launch of the other one. Maybe I'll be biased when it comes to remakes, being a horror movie fan. When you hear the word remake, you go, great, how are you gonna fuck this up? I think that's fair. That's a fair fear. But I think not always. Like I said, the Demon Souls remake was not a failure, but I think doing one-to-one was also to the detriment of the game. They could have just updated a little bit. Horror games always the opposite, they never do one-to-one, it's always shit. Oh, you know what? That actually reminded me. They made a prequel. It's a second movie, but it comes before the original of The Thing. And apparently they fucked it up so bad that if you consider the that game, the game, what is the people are telling you on that movie, it fucks up the ending of the original. So I decided never to watch it. Just pretend it never existed. Because I love the original movie and I don't want to fuck it up. You don't need to use the word, apparently. Wait, what word? Wait, are we talking about the same movie? I might be screwing up because the title of the movies, they don't apparently fuck up anything, they straight fucked up. Oh, okay. Oh, you mean I don't have to use the word apparently. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I have a friend that is a fan of the movie, the original movie as well. He told me, don't watch it. It's not worth it. Apparently, there is something on this new movie that takes away the. Where am I going here? Takes away the ambiguity. Ambiguity? I don't know how to pronounce that word in English, but takes away from the end of the first movie. You don't know if the guy is an infected or not. Like they're going to bring out another Saw this year. Can we all agree the movie can stop now? I only like the first. Pronounce it right? Okay. Some beat yourself beat me on eBay. Oh, what are you buying this time? It's still the PS3? Alright, so now we're gonna go up that way. I think that way is the tower. So we're just gonna unlock it. And probably never go in again. Yeah, I think this is the way to the tower. We also get another Friday 13th. Yeah, I don't watch horror movies too much. I like thrillers more. Like I always loved Alfred Hitchcock's movies, but I guess at some point it has to stop. Alright, time to save again.